back, everybody. Word on the street is there is some shaking going on in the state of California. And I'm not talking about the shaking that goes on Valentine's Day. I'm talking about actual earthquakes. And for the most part, this began about 2 days ago. This article here coming out of Newsweek, over a dozen earthquakes strike California in 25 minutes. It goes on to say California has been rocked by a series of earthquakes overnight, with 13 rattling the state within 25 minutes. The USGS said that the first quake struck just after midnight near the city of El Centro on Sunday, when most people would have been in bed. Now, we have a lot of different interesting things about this swarm because it's actually two different swarms. And if we jump down into this area here on the west coast of the US, we see a ton of scattered earthquake reports. Many of these have turned out to be meteor explosions or some sort of sonic booms and then later on corrected. But we have this verified earthquake swarm here in Southern California where we had multiple 4.8s, multiple 4.5s. And then as we move on to an article from just yesterday, we can see here in just a day's time near El Centro, California, the swarm turned into 29 different earthquakes in under 12 hours. And this one follows up like this: a series of earthquakes, the biggest, a tremor with a preliminary magnitude of 4.8, hit El Centro, California Monday morning and gave Imperial and San Diego counties a load of little shakes. And the tremors just kept continuing as the day went on. And now here we are on the USGS. The ring of fire completely lit up over the last 7 days. This includes another large Japan earthquake. We did an entire video on the large earthquake off the east coast of Florida, super rare. Not to mention a completely separate scare for the state of California when we reported on a large 4.6 in Malibu, which had the media going crazy. Also, we've had the same situation going on in the Gulf of California over the last 2 weeks. This is an ongoing swarm we've been talking about. And over time, this moved north along the fault line into Southern California. This fault line is also more than likely the reason for that 4.6 Malibu quake. So here we are once again talking about California. It seems like every day or every few days something new is happening in this state. We had the rogue wave situation that we covered extensively. And then of course now multiple earthquake situations that are causing people to wonder when and if that big one is coming. Because at this point, I think we're all mentally capable of understanding that this thing is going to happen. It's a matter of when, not if. And I want you to hear me out here and not take this the wrong way, but these things that are finally hitting mainstream media and becoming big talking points, in the end is a good thing, because it's getting more and more people that maybe weren't previously aware of this situation now have the opportunity to see videos like this and understand the crazy chain of events that's taking place. And it really has been popping up everywhere. Take a look at this multi-million-dollar mansion whose fate is quite obviously not a good one, but just imagine a small earthquake, just a tiny one, shaking that ground just enough to where that house is done for. I don't want to keep you all here too long, but we've also got issues with our sun. As you can see right there, we have multiple CMEs pretty much making their effect on Earth as we speak, and we all know that we tend to see very large earthquakes when this happens. Please check out the Instagram and X pages for updates throughout the day, and leave me your thoughts and concerns down below about this situation. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. Shout out to Canada. Happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.